Yo, people, man, Jazz in the building, Cristale in the building, and that, man. Shout out to Cristale as well. She passed through the last video, commented and that, but shout out to her for even peeping the guy, you know what I mean? And then also posted me on her Instagram as well with a bunch of other reactors. So shout out to all the artists that definitely support the reactors and that, because still this day we be getting pushback and that, you know what I mean? Even in America, bro, you get me, where you can say reaction started, quote unquote, and all of that type of stuff. They still be getting pushback from certain artists. Not everyone understands it, you get me? So shout out to the artist that actually understands it, because we're just here to push the art and show appreciation to it, man. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Cristale, no harm. You get me? A reaction doesn't do no harm. Let's get into it though. Hey. Alright, you chill out, yeah? But we're getting emotional.
Hot chocolate in my look. Hot chocolate in my hand, say what I want, do what I can. I remember the times that I made no money, the only P I could make was plans.
You're not gonna lie, I'm firing it on the spot. How are you gonna go get me my hot chocolate? You put it on the table and not even 2 seconds later, you're the one that spills it, bro. You're getting fired, man. Get out of here.
Hot chocolate in my hand, say what I want, do what I can. I remember the times that I made no money, the only P I could make was plans. Bro, don't put no faith in a bank, put all that he has in elastic bands. Nobody shaming, my account is fat on no waiting list for a gastric ban. That's your man, that's my fan. DJ turn that up, that's my jam. I don't break bread with friends, that's my fam. Uptown up on green like I'm in Amsterdam. See gal on the road and put face to face card. This war's deeper than camp to camp. You ain't bad, you're down bad. You bought that to flex on gram, I know man. Man that took out a gram, bought a brand new phone to have sex on cam, I know man. Man that say why for that anytime any man wants say they eat front and eat ham. Man that chat to a gal I don't know no more. They wanna know where we stand. It's one-sided, she's mad, can't come over here anymore, she's banned. If you work hard, we can. Cut you a piece of the pie, he can. Told Bay I can take myself shopping, but if you wanna buy me something, he can. P told me his new one's light skin, bro. She ain't half black, she's tan. Ain't no harm in that. Ain't no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no foul. They judge me like Simon Cowell. Ain't seen my show in a while, so I send over the MP3 file. Done loads, not once have I taken a bow. When I get to the top, I'll throw in the towel. Hate when I end up in beef, no cow. They diss me, I wanna know who like a owl, no.
You know what I love about barras? Is that they're always barring. It doesn't matter whether they're doing a melody, whether they're rapping and that, bro. No matter the vibe of the tune, whether it's a rap tune, whether it's a mellow tune, whether it's an emotional tune, they always go into bar. It might not be back to back to back to back to back, but they will always bar. And in this one, it's both of them, because you guys know mellow vibe's my favorite type of music, no matter the genre and that, bro. Plus the bars as well, gliding fam, chat to them. But not gonna lie, we're reloading this whole thing from where Shorty spilled the chocolate.
Remember the times that I made no money, the only P I could make was plans. Bro, don't put no faith in a bank, put all that he has in elastic bands, no.
I always try to tell people and that, fam, you know what I mean? Because I'm not what do you call it, a philosopher or anything, you know what I mean? But obviously I've got the Njies Gambia channel or whatever. I'm half Gambian, and that's like a fresh scene and that, bro. I react to Gambian music, helping push the scene, helping the artists. And that scene's like a baby. If you think like UK is still young and not at the levels of America, imagine a scene in that, bro, where the infrastructure isn't really there type of thing. But I'm just telling the artists, like, you guys have a chance to make this scene what you want it to be type of thing. You know what I mean? It's not already established where you have to conform to the things of the industry and that, bro. You can make it what you want it to be and enjoy the flipping journey and that, bro. You know them times where you ain't got no bread and all you're focusing on is one goal and that, bro. There's something special about those times and that, fam. You know what I mean?
Hot chocolate in my hand, say what I want, do what I can. I remember the times that I made no money, the only P I could make was plans. Bro, don't put no faith in a bank, put all that he has in elastic bands. Nobody shaming, my account is fat on no waiting list for a gastric ban.
Nobody, but nobody shaming my account is... Bro, chat.
He has an elastic bands, nobody shaming, my account is fat on no waiting list for a gastric ban. That's your man, that's my fan. DJ turn that up, that's my jam. I don't break bread with friends, that's my fam. Uptown up on green like I'm in Amsterdam. See gal on the road and put face to face card. This war's deeper than camp to camp. You ain't bad, you're down bad. You bought that to flex on gram, I know man. Man that took out a gram, bought a brand new phone to have sex on.
I'd say them, bro. Man said we're on deeper things than that, bro. You bought that to literally just flaunt that in front of however many people that you don't know. We don't care about that, fam. I'm on deeper things.
You bought that to flex on gram, I know man. Man that took out a gram, bought a brand new phone to have sex on cam, I know man. Man that say why for that anytime any man wants say they eat front and eat ham. Man that chat to a gal I don't know no more. They wanna know where we stand. It's one-sided, she's mad, can't come over here anymore, she's banned. If you work hard, we can. Cut you a piece of the pie, he can. Told Bay I can take myself shopping, but if you wanna buy me something, he can. P told me his new one's light skin, bro. She ain't half black, she's tan. Ain't no harm in that. Ain't no harm, no harm, no harm, no harm, no foul. They judge me like Simon Cowell. Ain't seen my show in a while, so I send over the MP3 file. Done loads, not once have I taken a bow. When I get to the top, I'll throw in the towel. Hate when I end up in beef, no cow. They diss me, I wanna know who like her out. No harm, no harm, no harm, no foul. Next birthday, I want a car and a house. Change of plan, I took a long break, been back for a day, I'm already burnt out. Putting
I was literally just reacting to Silence's tune and that, bro, with all the OGs and Cruz Leonas. When I was saying P Money, I literally paused it before P Money's verse and I said, this guy is about to be a problem, fam. And he was, fam, bar after bar after bar after bar. But I'm like, the way P Money be rapping and that, fam, and the way he says certain bars, it's like he's not even trying to put an inflection on the what do you call it, on the punchline and that, bro, make it apparent that he's barring. Bossy just says what he's saying like it's effortless. Cristale's doing that exact same thing. Because I use the example of, you know, when someone says a mad bar and that, bro, and say you get it, like Cristale ain't doing that, bro. She's just hitting you with the bars. There's certain ones that are so simple, but if you're not listening, they're going over heads. You know what I mean?
End up in beef, no cow, they diss me. I wanna know who like her out. No harm, no harm.
You get what I'm trying to say? The who like an album. You said something before.
Show in a while, so I send over the MP3 file. Done loads, not once have I taken a bow. When I get to the top, I'll throw in the towel. Hate when I end up in beef, no cow, they diss me. I wanna know who like her out. No harm, no harm, no harm, no foul. Next birthday, I want a car and a house. Change of plan, I took a long break, been back for a day, I'm already burnt out. Putting in hours when we get to the gym, cause there ain't no problem, we can't work out our schedules. Might not align right now, I'll see you again at the end of the hour, like. Look.
By the way, sorry. There's been bare Averexes and certain types of jackets that I've been seeing. Bears, even in the Silencer video, obviously that's the OG, so them one are always going to step in a certain type of way with the Averexes, and you get me? But I feel like I'm seeing them way more nowadays.
Look, ain't set my alarm, got a wake up call when Bay told me that I'm judgmental. Right now I'm on a spending ban, roll for me, telling me to come central. No dinner is long if they clock my plate, so I pull up outside then I done rental. Tryna give some B30s a new home, couldn't choose one colour, so I got several. Black, blue, white, pink. One test them at the motive, but I can't go, cause I left plates in a sink, face always twist, but it's not what you think.
So before she was gliding, the flow's choppy, the beat's choppy, and also the scene changed as well in that, bro. So beat change, flow change, cadence change, and then also the scene change as well in that, bro. Okay. This one's what we call trifecta settings in that, bro. Audible production, visual production and that, fam, and the artists all doing the damn thing.
B30's a new home, couldn't choose one colour, so I got several. Black, blue, white, pink. One test them at the motive, but I can't go, cause I left plates in a sink, face always twist, but it's not what you think. I can't stand ungrateful people. I was parched when I gave you a drink, chained to the wall when I gave you the link, but when I was in need, not once did you blink. No.
I said I gave you a drink when I was parched and that, bro. When I literally didn't have anything to drink. When I needed it, I gave it to you type of thing. And people always say, "Why, yo, Njies, why do you grind so hard in my real life that isn't that, fam? You get what I'm trying, like people that I personally know and that, and I always say, yo, I'm grinding to help people, fam. And I always thought, fam, if I'm a person that gives and that, fam, you know what I'm saying? When he doesn't have nothing, I can only imagine what I'll do when I actually have the resources that I need and that, fam. You get me? Because I'm trying to change both my family's lives and both my country's lives. I'm half Jamaican, half Gambian and that, fam. So that's a lot of work to do, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? And that with that bar right there, hits because I've been thinking like that on a regular.
Spending band roll for me, telling me to come central. No dinner is long if they clock my plate, so I pull up outside then I done rental. Tryna give some B30s a new home, couldn't choose one colour, so I got several. Black, blue, white, pink. One test them at the motive, but I can't go, cause I left plates in a sink, face always twist, but it's not what you think. I can't stand ungrateful people. I was parched when I gave you a drink, chained to the wall when I gave you the link, but when I was in need, not once did you blink. No harm, no harm, no harm, no foul. They judge me like Simon Cowell. Ain't seen my show in a while, so I send over the MP3 file. Done.
What I like as well right there is because normally people will flow, and then the hook will be the same, like kind of like throughout. But I like how the hook changed a little bit. You know what I mean? Like whatever flow she's doing is how she repeats the hook or whatever. So you could kind of be like the hook can kind of like dip in terms of if you're not listening, you might miss it or whatever because her cadence and the flow is changing. But I actually like how she did that because the flow stays uniform. You know, sometimes people will like change up the beat, change up the flow, and then go back to the same exact hook and the way it sounds 3 times over and that, you know what I mean? Sometimes, depending on the flow and the verses, it can make it sound a little bit discombobulated and that, you know what I mean? Because the transition from verse to hook sometimes isn't as seamless, you know what I mean? But right there, it's like whatever hook, whatever cadence I'm doing, whatever flow I'm doing, that's exactly how the hook is gonna sound. And I like that still. You know what I mean?
Harm, no foul. They judge me like Simon Cowell. Ain't seen my show in a while, so I send over the MP3 file. Done loads, not once have I taken a bow. When I get to the top, I'll throw in the towel. Hate when I end up in beef, no cow. They diss me, I wanna know who like a owl. No harm, no foul. Next birthday, I want a car and a house. Change of plan, I took a long break, been back for a day, I'm already burnt out. Putting in hours when we get to the gym, cause there ain't no problem, we can't work out our schedules. Might not align right now, I'll see you again at the end of the hour, like.
Simplicity at its finest.
We done now, yeah?
Done.
Can I have my switch, please? Thank you.
Hey! What game should be playing, bro? I know some of you know it as well and don't even know it personally, fam. You invested. Don't look at me. Yeah, shout out to Cristale though, man. Doing a damn thing. And shout out to what do you call it? Shout out to Audible Production. Shout out to everyone that was involved in the video as well. That was a one take still, and it was perfection. And it wasn't like one of them dead one takes where you're just walking through some random, like, you get me. People were moving and that shots were moving, objects, all of that type of stuff, cinematic as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to everyone involved. Like I said, trifecta settings. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Your boy Njies, and I'm gone in a bit, people.